welcome back to my channel. I am showing my FebruGelli day 4, I think we're on, prints with you. Yeah, I've got ceramic paint on me today, but all be revealed maybe tomorrow, we'll see. Well, it depends how long it takes to dry. So, what have I done today? I can't remember. I've just been looking through these, trying to think of a way through of explaining what I've done, and I can remember the beginning, but then it becomes very blurry. So let me explain what I did to start with. Dee used bubble wrap today. I was like, yes, that's my favourite thing in the world to use on jelly plate. I just love bubble wrap in all shapes and forms. So I got my giant, well, not giant, but my big bubble wrap. And this is just a light purpley background with the bubble wrap on there, and you pull it off and this is what you get. And what I love particularly, and I don't know whether you'll get to see it, is what I love in particular is inside the bubbles you've got all the sort of dendritic bits where the, you know, the air is sagging, or the bubble is sagging a little bit, and it creates these beautiful patterns inside the bubbles, which themselves produce a lovely pattern on there. So I just pulled the bubble wrap off that one, and that's all I've done with it. I then use that bubble wrap and put it straight down onto this piece of paper. So I'm getting 2 prints there for one, and the orange, I'm guessing, is what was left on the either on the bubble wrap from last time. Actually, I think that's what it is, because my plate was quite clean. So I think this orangey bit is coming off the bubble wrap that had been left on there. But how cool is that? I love that. I love all these little patterns inside the bubbles. So that's those 2. And then I used what was left on my brayer and did a purple sheet. Ignore the blue, I just did a purple sheet, I think, and pulled that off and kept it to one side. So we'll come back to that one. Then there's some hazy bit in the middle here where I was playing with blue, and it was, I didn't like it. For starters, it's too dark for what I'm needing, and I don't really know why I went down that route. There was a reason, there was some logic. Let's think it was this one. So ignore the green on top and things like that. I think I just did a blue bubble wrap sheet, but it didn't come out very well, and you couldn't see all the bubbly bits, but there was a lot of paint on the bubble wrap. So I stamped that straight down on top of that purple print. That's how I've got that one, which is also, I think, quite pretty. But this blue one hadn't done much, and it didn't look great, so I just moved it to one side again, as you can see. And I had a lot of problems with the blue, or it might have been this one, because this has got some blue bubbles underneath. Maybe that was the one that I did, and it didn't come out great. So I just used the paint that was on the bubble wrap and stamped it on that purple one. So what have I been doing with this? That is on the side now, because I've done that one, and you can see that there is, I know what I've done on there, and I'm trying to talk you through how I got there. That's obviously had some green bubble wrap just slapped on the top of that one as well. There's nothing much about that. I'm thinking, yeah, maybe it was this one. It's really hard to tell. I think it was. So this one's a mishmash of different colours. I'd got some, I'd done a pinky thing, and then I don't know why I've got blue on top. I can't remember. But I think there was pink, and then there was orange. And what I've used is this. Now, this is just a piece of packaging. It came with a Thai curry meal, you know, to cook yourself meal, and it had got peanuts inside, vacuum packed peanuts, and it had just left such a lovely texture. So I was taking that off of here and stamping it like that onto that one. So you've got I've got pink on there, and I've got orange, either from the same sheet, or it could have been this one. Don't really know. I'm just looking, because one of them I did put something on the back of. This one, but I don't think I did that. No, I think it was either that one, or I might have put, it looks like there's 2 colours on there. Anyway, I was removing the paint from the plate and plonking it onto this one to try and make that one look a little bit more special. So yeah, not really sure about that one. I mean, it's an interesting enough background, and I only want background, so it's not anything amazing. Right, now this one, must have a twin somewhere because I'm looking, because some of them I did on the back because I didn't like them at all. It's not that one. No, it's that one. There we go. So this one looks like that's the one I did. I had a yellow background, I think. On top of, you can see there was some blue left on the plate. So I did a yellow background, and then I used my homemade stamps, which you can just about see here. Are like concentric circles, and there's some crosses and some little crosses. And I just took the paint off of there and stamped it onto the one next to it. So that's why you've got like similar things there. And I like that because it's got texture, but it isn't actually, it's not too bright and bold. Much as I love bright and bold, and I really do, and I prefer them to pastel-y, not much going on sort of things, but I need them to be quite tame. So that's what I did with that. And then this one, I used two things. I used a toilet roll thing that I'd cut, a toilet roll holder that I'd cut down and then just used it as a spiral, which started off okay, but then it started to get soggy and it didn't work very well. So then I hoiked out of the bin some of the paper. Now I've cut my paper down again. So I've got, what's that, about 1.5 inches off the top. And I pulled those out of the bin. There's a couple of the pieces together and just loosely rolled those. Well, actually I tightly rolled them around a paintbrush and then let them spring out again. And then use those. And because there's two sheets, you can see, you can get two, I don't quite like that effect. You get like a double type ring on it. So that was just from a piece of paper out of the bin, and I took the paint from there, as you can see, and stamped some on here. So that was that one. And then this one looks like it looks like there was some blue on the jelly plate, and I've done a green coat. I've used the bubble wrap and pulled that off. I'm wondering if not I put that on somewhere that, yeah, this one. That had got the green on it from the bubble wrap. And then I used my fan, as you can see, they're made out of concertina packaging, and took the paint off from that. And that's how I made that one. But there is also one more, and that's this one, because I wasn't really enamoured with that. And I did a kind of, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it's got pink, white and gold on the paper. There's a bit of shine on it there. And then I just used my trusty old bit of crispy plastic. You can hear it. That's the kind of plastic it is. Crispy plastic packaging, screwed up. And I love the fact that it makes kind of like rose shapes on there. So yeah, quite pleased with that one. It would have been nicer if there was no paint left on the jelly plate, but obviously there was bits of blue, but it was at the end and I was really trying to clean my plate. But you know, it's a vicious cycle. You know, you look at the plate, there's a bit of paint on it, you think, oh, I'll use that, and then it's not quite enough paint, so you put a little bit more on, and then you run out of paper and you get some more paper, and then it just goes on, and it's really, really hard to stop once you get started. But I have deliberately tried not to do too many today because I really am running out of paper, and I don't know if my paper has been delivered or if paper is coming today or tomorrow. But yeah, there is a bit of a paper shortage going on, but also, you know, I don't want to have so many prints, I don't know what to do with them, so I was kind of trying to eke it out. I don't know how long Dee's planning to go into, how long she's doing FebruGelli for, but I will try and keep up. But if I get inundated with papers and everything, I might have to stop, we'll see. Anyway, I do need them for my journal, so I need a good few. And there's plenty there that I can use, I'm sure. I'll have to see. I'll probably find that I don't like having that sort of background, and then, you know, then I'll have all these jelly prints and I'll need something to do with them. Anyway, that's what I've been doing this morning so far. Oh, I know what I was going to say. That's what I was going to say. One of these. This one. Right, the background was like a blue colour. And I think you can just about see it. I can see it. These swirly patterns here. I did that with my kitchen roll, which is here. It's got a lovely pattern on it. It's quite thick kitchen paper. And so I just put that down first, I think, and pulled off the paint. So that's what, and I'm going to keep that and use that as well. But that was what I pulled the paint off with. And then that's what was left on the plate, this bit here. So, and then I pulled that one, and that's how you got that kind of swirly thing, which made me put my other bits on it. Anyway, I forgot to share that at the time. Right, I'm off. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm off. Have a good day, everyone, and speak to you soon, tomorrow, whenever. Bye for now.